We have got a bumper crop today. Did you see all those? They're everywhere. Oh my goodness. Don't you get stuck in that tree, guy. You be careful. Oh, that's my baby with my baby. That's my boo baby. My sweet potato. We have naps. We're so precious. Okay, we're about to conduct a semi-scientific analysis of the tuna wars. It's a good thing I called it semi-scientific because it kept squirting out the top and missing my container. Okay, we got 1/3 of a cup of water from the knockoff brand. So I'm gonna try my luck with the 1/3 of a cup here because I don't have another one of those. Okay, we got 1/3 of a cup of the knockoff brand plus splatters. And we have less than 1/3 of a cup. I'm guessing that's 1/4 of a cup with no splatters because I improved my technique. Now let's analyze this situation. It's hard to tell. Let me go get a ruler. This one goes to like the 1/2 inch mark. And look at this. Oh, the knockoff brand is not a better deal, people. Cheaters. I don't know why this one says there's more calories even though there's less tuna. It doesn't say it's albacore. And I don't know if albacore has more calories or not. But this is interesting, and this is a guilty on both cans. It says chunk light tuna in water. And it's got vegetable broth. I never knew. I mean, I guess vegetable broth is water-based, but interesting. But there's definitely not 2 servings in here. It's 1 3-ounce serving. That's like mislabeled. Cheater. Okay, I'm gonna eat now after I clean up my mess. And what have we learned here? What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea. Oh wait, that's another brand. Sorry. Guys still taking naps? This is my guy. He's so pretty. Yes. Where you going, boo? You guys, that's a monarch. All right, guys, I have been lazy today. I was lazy yesterday too. This is not good. But we're off. We're leaving the house. We're leaving the property today. Finally. We're going to the movies to see Stuber, which hopefully will be super funny. And we're going to a new theater. Gabriel's been there, right? Mm-hmm. He says the seats are amazing. What's so good about them, babe?
They're just like leather seats. They recline too.
Oh, they recline. And they have different snacks, so that's always exciting. We're off. The Roxy. Laura and I believe in dinner and a movie. Nothing like spending $49.75 in the movie theater. It's a good one. No, not that we don't buy. These seats are lush.
This is the first time Ford Motors
we got the
gone
theater
to
to
war.
ourselves.
We know how to do more than push
This
people.
is living. Managed to finish. I can't talk. It's too late. I did manage to finish one. It's a tiny one, but it's something. All right, guys, it's that time of the year. We're distributing backpacks at church because school starts next week. Magnolia Blossom. This is just the epitome of the South right here. I'm on number patrol. Apparently last year they had 340 families, and I've got a pocket full of pins. Got a lot. Their little backpacks are too big for some of them. Hey guys, so I posted my book outlet haul, and then I ended up taking a nap because going to bed at 11 because of reading rush and waking up at 5 because of the cats finally got to me. Oh, anyway, I woke up to all of these great comments about Joy Harjo being the current Poet Laureate of the United States and the first Native American nominated to that position. And I thought, that is so cool. And also, that is so interesting. So I looked up the whole Poet Laureate thing and found out that it seems like it's like a 1-year term or sometimes a 2-year term. But anyway, that position is nominated by the Librarian of Congress. So I looked that up, and the current Librarian of Congress is an actual librarian, first time in a while, go figure. And she is the first, I think it's the first woman and the first African-American nominated to the position. And she was nominated in July of 2016. So, serving a 10-year term. So that's awesome. Anyway, me and Gabriel, wave Gabriel, they can't see you. We're headed to the state park for a little walk this evening. Must get out and enjoy the flowers. Back here in the butterfly garden since they renovated it. Ooh, we need smell-o-vision back here. Ooh, those cicadas sure are singing. Hope there's some butterflies in the field up here. Honey, check out the pond.
I did not know this was back here.
Oh my goodness, that is just wrong. It's still July and they've got the Halloween candy out. Okay, here's a good Sunday sentence, Sean. The person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel must be intolerably stupid. Okay, I need to read all of the little books from these stacks to help me out with my reading rush agenda and my 30 books in 30 days because I'm behind. Okay, let's pull out all of the books that I think will be fast reads. There you go. So we have A Weed is a Flower, which is a picture book, definitely. This is a short poetry collection. And we have middle grade in verse. And then I think somebody told me that this is an adult book. Yeah, it's not in verse actually, or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's in, what do you call it? I forget. Anyway, it's short. But yeah, I think this is adult. And this is longer. I don't know if this one will make the cut. No, it's just fat pages. It's not that long. We'll see. Definitely these though. Also, I might put Colson Whitehead's new book in the stack, another recent acquisition that only you vlog lovers are privy to. Okay, I'm going to read from this pile this morning and then reassess the reading rush situation after lunch. This is my favorite page. I agree with George Washington Carver. My favorite weed is growing very well. We even have little fruits down here somewhere. There's one. Do you see it? 22. What's next? Maybe Firefly Letters by Margarita Engel. This is a gorgeous piece of writing. It's told from the perspectives of Fredrika, who is a Swedish woman. This is 19th century there, but a Swedish woman who's a writer and an early advocate of the suffragette movement, and she's staying at the home of a wealthy Cuban man. You have his daughter Cecilia, who is 12 and told not to be influenced by this woman, and Cecilia, a 15-year-old slave who has been taught to be a translator, and her husband Benny, who is a skilled horseman and is just gorgeous. And I want all of her books now, and I don't have any of these, but I'll show you which ones I do have, which I'll bring. I have Lion Island, which is about kind of an underground railroad in Cuba. They help slaves escape. And then Silver People, which is about the building of the Panama Canal. So, yes. Highly, highly recommend Margarita Engel. Good stuff. I think that's 23. Hey, boo. It's not even 8:30. And I'm cranking them out. This is so exciting. Okay, I don't know. Should I go with this one next? Or the poetry collection? Yeah, I think I want to do the poetry. Let's do this.
This is my 17-year-old baby.
Once your baby, always your baby. Hey, so I did finish this one this morning. Some of the poems I mostly understood and some I barely understood, but I think that's the way it is with poetry. I think poems need to be read minimum 3 times before you can, you know, decide if you understand them or not. So my plan is, I think it was great that I read this all in one sitting to get a feel for the collection overall. And I'm going to take this to work with me and read 1 poem a day, or, you know, 2 or 3 a week, however it goes, and, you know, absorb them more. And one thing I found, a lot of things I found interesting with this. This is a great collection, but one thing I found interesting, adding to my Poet Laureate and Librarian of Congress discussion, was that some of the poems in the back of this collection are based on the 2016 election. So more food for thought there. But yeah, now we're gonna run to church and grab some Bojangles on the way home, and then I will analyze where I am with the reading rush before going to the gym. That's the plan anyway. 24. What we got here? Monarch, sulfur, grass that needs to be mown. Now I just want to take a nap in this chair and wake up and it be June again instead of almost August. Okay, so I sort of did my purple cover, and I definitely did the same spot. Last year, I'm still working on, oh, debut. I gotta think about that. Non-human, that's not gonna happen. 5-word title. A weed is a flower. Yes. And movie adaptation I'm working on. I finished Happiness. I finished Terrific Mother. 7 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those were partially read already. Let's see. 1. Oh, that was partial too. Okay. 1. I didn't finish either of those. 2. 5. Oh, I gotta finish 2 books to get that one. Dang it. Oh my goodness, I gotta get busy. Today's the day. The last day. Okay, honestly, I don't know that there's any chance of me getting a passing grade for a reading rush, but I do need to finish this one today to get my movie book to film adaptation. And I need to finish this one today, which I'm listening to on audio, to get my book I was supposed to read last year. And those 2 will give me 7 books in 7 days. So these have to be finished today. And it's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock. I can't even keep up. And then I'm going to keep these out to try to finish this month. Tick-tock goes the clock. Flip-flap goes the calendar. And this one must go back on the shelf for August. Sadly, because I want to laugh, but not that this is a funny book, but you know, this isn't going to happen in July. So, back to the TBR shelf.
When's it gonna rain, Gabi?
Not for a while. Clouds are pretty cool today.
It's been hot for a long time.
Yeah.
You can actually see it.
The downtown Nashville.
So that's what, this is what
Hola, me llamo. The dollar spot strikes again.